Hello Leo, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo and I'm here with your August tarot forecast. We're going to take a look at your love life and relationships. We're going to take a look at workspace and career, and we'll get you some guidance from the universe on how to best utilize the energies of the months. I'm also going to pull a few messages from your person of interest to yourself. And as always, I'm starting with an oracle deck. This is the Cosmic Journey Oracle. This time it's pretty cosmic, but you know, August is very rich with different transits that are pushing us towards that global acknowledgement and global consciousness. It's also your season, and happy birthday, Leo. That's why I'm starting my round of readings with your sign. So this is your season, so this is time to think big, to set intentions. We're starting the month actually with the full moon energy to get some new data points, some new information, what's going on where to go, what to look for, where your happiness lies. And then we'll have new moon on the 17th of the month, where you'll be able to put those thoughts and ideas into solid plans and into solid actions. We will have a Mercury retrograde starting in the month of August. Starts on the 23rd and will last for more than a month actually. So it's gonna stay, and you will start feeling the impact of that energy from like middle of August, I would say. So yeah, be prepared for that. And if you need to communicate on any important topics with anyone, whether it's formally or informally, it's a good idea to do it before the retrograde begins. Okay, let's see what we have for you. Ooh, 2 cards. I have to pick them up. And of course, this is 3 cards. This is a general reading, so take what resonates for you and leave what doesn't. This is for Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Venus. If this reading doesn't resonate for you, check out readings for your other placements. So we have fulfill your destiny as a cosmic change maker. Yes, beautiful. Just what I was just talking about. Taking decisive action on a global scale. Polish your mirror for perfect clarity. You will need clarity for that. So this is the full moon at the beginning of the month that's helping you polish the mirror and get that extra sharpness and extra info. Wanted universe creators, and we have like different levels of the universe here. You see how global all of these cards are. They are all bringing in that global consciousness for you. Okay, I'm gonna start the reading. I'm gonna be using the Dream Keeper's Tarot. Let's see what we have for you in stock today. We also have Venus retrograde throughout the month of August. So that will be encouraging you to visit your relationships and what you're looking for in them, what is and just, you know, basically doing an inventory of which relationships you consider successful, useful, valuable, joyful, and which ones are not. So it's not the time though to raise that as a concern or start arguments with people. This is more like, I mean, it's never a good idea, but you know what I mean, to try and like change things and present your point of view that you're unhappy with something. It's more for your own reflection. Especially be careful with bringing something to that person during the Mercury retrograde, because with both Mercury and Venus in retrograde, it's like super explosive stuff for actually losing someone from your life, even if you didn't intend for it to be that way. So we have the Fates in reverse. This is your love relationship. The Fates is a Wheel of Fortune. In this deck we have 7 of Swords, 6 of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful soulmate vibe. Very interesting combination of cards. For your career we have the High Priestess, something esoterical possibly, King of Pentacles. You're discovering your new gifts, Your intuition is waking up, or you know, you're able to access it on a different level. Six of Pentacles, really great card to have for both the King of Pentacles and Six of Pentacles are great to have in your workspace. The advice, justice, balance, balance, balance. We have South Node in Libra now. This is the Libra energy. So it's encouraging you to, especially as you move through the retrograde, through double full moon, all these different transits, to stay balanced and keep your feet on the ground, so that when you are making decisions or communicating with someone, that it comes from a grounded place, and you say what you mean to say, and you do what you mean to do. King of Swords, yes, that's exactly that energy. And Nine of Swords, ooh, freeing yourself from anxiety. Okay, bottom of the deck, Knight of Wands. This Knight of Wands is very different though from the usual Knight of Wands. Usually it's like a player energy, it's that knight on the horse just racing away. In this deck, if you notice, this is some armor that he's standing behind. He's not even wearing armor. It's like visiting a museum and just standing behind the armor, you know? It's like, I want to look pretty glorious. How can I make it happen so that I don't really do much, but it looks glorious, right? And that's actually the Leo energy at large, right? Like to be seen as this big person with charisma, with accomplishments, you know, someone that people are in awe with. So be careful with that. I mean, the Wands is fire energy, and it is your element because you are a fire sign. But don't get carried away. And that's where that balance and grounding will keep you wise in terms of what is beneficial to yourself and to people around you. And if you are going beyond the reality and the truth for maybe a good reason, as you present it to yourself, just understand that there will be consequences that you'll have to face afterwards. Okay, so for your love life, you kind of been, for a while, you've been in the energy where you felt like you had some bad luck in love, or you just weren't meeting the right person. It's almost like the universe didn't hear you at all in terms of what you're looking for, what your soulmate image was like. They were sending you completely different people, or maybe they looked like soulmates at first, but then very quickly you would understand that that's not the case at all. So this is the time to give you hope and to say that things will turn around, but it actually will depend a lot on you and how you, because here, and look, it's two girls, actually two kids, and I have been getting inner child work for a couple of weeks now that is very relevant for the collective consciousness right now. So instead of waiting for the universe to bring you somebody and not really wanting to make much effort for that, you know, look within, spend the time. This month is very fruitful for that, for those kind of insights. Ask questions, especially during full moon times. What is it? How is it? Why am I not getting this? Or why am I seeing this and that pattern? Like you have some examples, like fresh, recent examples with people that are coming towards you, right? So whatever was not successful there, ask about that. Why is this happening? Why do we not understand each other? Why is the person so XYZ? Or why can I not be, I don't know, open, kind, loving, responsible with them? Something along those lines, right? Like this is for you to dig deeper and to see what is needed on your side, where that reset or balancing out is needed for you. And don't feel bad. I mean, all of us, it's a good advice for all of us, really. But just because I'm seeing here that you have it in your head already, like you have that fixed idea that you're unlucky, that things are not working out, that you're ready to give up. This is the universe sending you a message through me. Don't give up. It's in the cards. That Six of Cups is saying it's in the cards. It's just that there is a certain gap for you to attract that soulmate that you will be truly happy with. For your work, yeah, like this is beautiful energy, just beautiful. I love all these pentacles, love, equal partnership. So either you will acknowledge that whichever partnership you already have is very rewarding, is something that you can where you can see your achievements, where you get the compensation, recognition that helps you, how do I say this, that gets you to think or to realize or to acknowledge that you're making a contribution, like you're making the world a better place somehow, right? You're helping people, whatever it is for you, right? That it's beyond just a paycheck, beyond just a single job. It has some bigger meaning behind it, right? You're also so this is like that confirmation. For some of you, you will be meeting up with someone who is more successful, more experienced than you, and you will be able to learn from them on how they've reached their success, how they use the law of karma. They may not call it that way, but essentially that's what it's going to be. And how you attract abundance. What is the secret sauce? What is the recipe? And what is going to be helping you? So that was a very earthly energy. The High Priestess is a watery energy, and this is about your intuition. It's about sensual side of it, right? Like it's about listening to your gut. So as opposed to like strategy and logic and investment, this is like, I also need to be listening to myself at the end of the day. And that's a very important lesson to remember, especially if you're thinking about moving to something else, different job, a different domain altogether. Just remember that it's supposed to satisfy your soul as well. You're supposed to feel good about it. It's supposed to fill your heart with joy and happiness. And if that's not the case, it's probably not gonna last. For advice, I've already spoken about balance, but I also wanted to say, especially with this Nine of Swords, which is about anxiety, that a lot of the worries that you have are not really happening in real life. A lot of these things are brought about because of overthinking, because of trying to map out everything in detail, or for some I'm hearing worrying that you haven't mapped out the details, and that must not be a good thing, you know, because people usually are precise and detailed, and they have backup plans, and they have some sort of confidence, right? It's like, I'm not sure that my plan is gonna stand because I just went for it. I didn't really do my research, or I didn't think through the details, right? I didn't read the fine print or something. Especially as long as you do it before the Mercury retrograde, that's good. After that, read the fine print 3 times, seriously, like big time. It's not a good time to sign contracts, to buy something big, to start new, well, the Venus retrograde, so the whole month of August is not great for starting new relationships anyway. So by the way, this is a great way for you to utilize this time for that soul searching, for realizing what is it that you're looking for in a partner, or what is it that you can or cannot give them as a partner. You have time till September 3rd to think it over, to live with it, to find new level of self-love and self-care in it, so that you're ready for that soulmate to come in. Okay, last but not least, messages from the person of interest to yourself. All right. This is for those, obviously, who do have a person. But if you don't, that's actually a little life hack. You can listen for it as a message from your higher power to yourself. Message of love from your higher power. There you go. I'm open to compromise. You see, your person wants to compromise on something new with you, or something different. Try something different. As long as you are open and not afraid to barge or to negotiate what you're used to. I'm too afraid to talk. This love scares me, and I think so, yes. So for your person, it looks very different from what they used to. Could be because they have very different lifestyle from yours, or they just don't see you as the usual type, or what they are asking the universe for. It doesn't mean that that's true. There is a chance for the both of you to get to know each other better, especially if you agree about the non-negotiables on each side. Speaking of which, in order to agree about those, you need to know what they are for you. So that's again a big tip for you to think about it, to be confident on what it is. And you'll be surprised how many differences and concerns will disappear just after you make a list without even talking to a person. And then when you are talking, then you have something solid to refer to, and not just like, well, it didn't feel right or you hurt my feelings, right? It'll be something solid. Okay, I hope this has been good for you, Leo. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love you all, and I'll be back with more readings next month. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.